Hey guys, it's Mark Lane. In this video, I'm going to talk about utilizing the MLS to acquire new and great deals and show you guys how I go about doing this. But I want to make sure you guys understand that utilize the MLS as a great source of deals, right? A lot of investors, especially a lot of the gurus out there right now, are teaching about just doing marketing, off-market deals. And off-market deals, don't get me wrong, are fantastic and we need them. But we also need our several sources of self-generated deals that we can rely on to bring in deals consistently. And the other thing about utilizing self-generated deals is that they're free, right? It just takes effort, but it doesn't take money. So if you're new to this, or if it's in the beginning, we need these self-generated deals so that we're not going broke before we actually make a profit. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pan over to my screen. I'm going to do a screen share. We're going to tie these together. But I'm going to show you how I go about searching for properties on the MLS and give you just kind of a quick snippet of that so you guys can have an understanding how to do your own searches if you're not already using it. All right, guys. So we are on Realtor.com. So Realtor.com is what I use. It's what I use to where I can access the MLS, okay? Because I'm not a real estate agent. And, likely you aren't either. So, we don't have direct access to the MLS, but the Realtor.com is essentially the same thing. It's updated almost as soon as anything is updated on the market's MLS. So it's a great source to be able to use as well. So this is just home page. I'm going to my market. So we've got Des Moines, Iowa. I'm just going to show you quickly what I do for searches. And, you're going to search your market based on what you're looking for in that market based off of the investor type of deals. Okay, so it doesn't make sense to look at everything. We need to essentially narrow it down to the niche that we want. So I'm gonna go price range. Max of about 120 is what I mess with. We're gonna go bedrooms, and just to get this even more detailed for right now, we'll jump it down. We'll jump it up to 3 bedrooms. And just by the way, I do 2 bedrooms, but for the sake of this video, to make it easier, I'm going to show 3 bedrooms. Bathrooms, we'll simply do 1 plus bath. Property type, we're going to do single family house. And I'm also going to put in multifamily just in case any duplexes pop up in here. All right, and then another search I can do that'll help is the size of the home. So I want to do a minimum, we'll put in at least 750. So that's going to eliminate all the 600 square foot houses and stuff. All right, so it gives me 127 listings. So then I'm going to search it by, I like to search it by cheapest, just because I feel like I can get through it the fastest that way. All right, so now what I do is I simply go through and I look at, I'm looking at several things. One, I'm looking at the neighborhoods, okay, and I know my market very well. If you don't know your market well yet, then you need to get out to your market to run through the neighborhoods and figure out if these neighborhoods are areas that you actually be wanting to invest in. So this one here, low price and 3 bedrooms, but it's a terrible area, basically the worst in town. So I don't entertain that. Anything that's pending, I just pass up on. So you'll see how quickly I go through those. So the next thing I do is I open my notepad, and this is essentially just minimize that. So that way, as soon as I come up with houses, I can put them on there. So this house here, I actually had this one under contract. It had a title issue in it that we were not able to clear. So I had to throw that one back on the market. But otherwise, I would be wanting to offer on that. This one here might be worth a look at. So, I see that it's distressed. I see that it has enough bedrooms. I see that it has enough square footage. So what we look at when we look at these is, one, essentially we look for a vacancy. We look for a sign of distress, and we're looking to see if it's something that would simply match our criteria. And certainly this shows both signs of distress as well as signs of vacancy. And so what I can see from this picture here is that the kitchen is relatively decent size, for that area. Nice size eating area. The outside certainly is something to be desired, but that could all be fixed. What I see here is it looks like probably asbestos siding on it. So anyway, I'm just going to add that to my list. So we go here. All right. And another thing to really think about is when you're seeing the houses that are vacant, distressed, possibly foreclosures, you want to be working with these real estate agents. Okay, you want to be contacting them, and you want to figure out how you guys can start working together. And we actually just shot another video about utilizing the MLS. But like this realtor here, this is somebody I'd be wanting to reach out to and try to connect with, because if they have this listing, likely they have more just like this. All right, so pending. It's not the area that I like here, so we pass that up. Southeast 26. This one might be worth a look. 718 East 26. It looks like a big lot. Looks like a kind of decent sized house. Certainly some distress there. So we look for, it doesn't always have to be distress, but we want something to where we can value add, right? We want something where we can add value to it, improve it, and get a higher price, higher sale. So it looks like it has pretty good sized bedrooms. So we'll go ahead and add that to the list. They're actually probably really close to each other. Okay, so go back. I'm not a very fan of that area. All right, next page. Pending, East 18th. If they don't have pictures, what I will normally do is go to the assessor page and just check them out there. 17 East Granger. I know this area, this price is way too high for the house, so I'm just going to pass that up. This is RB Post Road. This is an extremely busy street, so I'm going to pass that up. 407 East Creston. This is both the type of house we like to do as well as the type of area that we like, so definitely very interested in this listing. Okay, shows vacant, shows decent sized house, decent yard, all that. This one we've already got my real estate agent looking into. It's just it's currently in the owner occupied status. Okay, I've already had an offer on this one, so gonna pass that one up. Might take a look at this one. Kind of a unique living room. Nice kitchen, good sized kitchen. Decent bathroom. Looks like it's, so in this area, in my area we like basements. This shows it's a slab base, because there's no foundation where normally the utility hookups would be. But overall looks kind of interesting, so I'll add that one to the list. Okay, I already know that. I know this house, normally this would be a type of house that we would go after, but we've already made offers on it, and they can't come as low as what we need them to. Not the area we like. Pending. This is a short sale we've already had offers on. Check that one out. So as you can see, knowing your market helps so much as far as being able to do this quickly. Okay, I'm going to pass on this one. I don't like the layout. I don't like the lack of garage. There's too many things against it. Not a good area. And this one might be worth a look. Okay, so as you can see, went through a few pages already. It's probably only been 5 minutes. So what I do here, I'm not going to go through the rest just because I want to keep this video short, but what I do here is I take this list, and obviously there'd be more added to it, but that I simply copy and paste into an email, and I email it over to my real estate agent that these are the houses I want to look at. And then we set up a time, to go look at them, and by the way, I make offers on every single one because if it even fits within my criteria, then I want to make offers on it. It doesn't mean I'm not going to get them all, right? Because my offers are going to be low enough, but I want to make offers on everything. We don't want to be, if we look at 10 houses, it doesn't make sense to make an offer on one, right? We want to make offers on all of them. All right. Okay, so we just went through, how to essentially find the houses that work for you in your market on the MLS. But I want to quickly talk to you about, the state of mind I want you to be in when doing the MLS. So I want you to think of the MLS as, a lead source, just like anything else. Okay, so if you had, and here's why, a lot of times, investors are only thinking about leads as in off-market leads, right? That they consider that a lead. Well, a lot of the houses that you can find on the MLS are going to be just as good. They're going to be starting at an equal price of what, a lead you might get from a motivated seller. So I look at these as leads too, and sometimes they're very valuable leads. So if I could be pulling a few deals a month off the MLS and a few deals a month from off marketing, then the MLS becomes almost more profitable because there's no money spent on it, right? There's no marketing dollars spent on the MLS. It's a free source, and there's tons of deals right in front of us. So that's why we have to access it. That's why we have to utilize it. And like I was just mentioning, when doing the MLS, it's very crucial to make offers on everything that you look at. Okay, do not just make one offer. The more offers you make, the more deals you're going to get. Okay, it's really simple. It's a really easy numbers game. All right, guys, if you like this, if you would, please like and comment and let me know how else I can help you so we can continue to shoot videos to help you guys get better, make more money, and overcome any kind of obstacles that you're facing. I appreciate it. We'll see you soon.